Bro, staying broke is hard and becoming rich is hard. Which hard you wanna really choose? Last night I was having a conversation with a friend of mine and he asked me like, bro, how hard it was for you to go from being a broke barber to achieve financial freedom and helping a lot of people to do the same. And it reminded me about the time that I was having that made me realize this thing like how hard truly it was, not physically, but mentally. So I remember this time, exactly 2021, just a time before I had a rock bottom where I realized that there is no tomorrow guaranteed to give a better life to yourself, to your loved ones. Because during that time in COVID time frame, my mom got sick and I realized there is no tomorrow guaranteed to work on your promises. There is no even tomorrow guaranteed that you're gonna wake up and be able to live a beautiful life. And it changed the whole script in my mind. It literally made me just go out of all those things that I was facing in, like internally, that I don't have money, I don't have debt, like this world itself is so many scripts that I was running in my mind. It just flipped it and made me do what I supposed to do. So 2021 I start the year very fresh with online side hustles, online businesses and everything. The whole year goes by of 2021 and I was left with what, $105 that I made with affiliate marketing. It was not really that big that I could show for, it was not really that big that I can just flex upon my mom or someone else. I was frustrated, totally fucked up. That was the situation I was in. I was like, bro, there is no sense. I'm putting this amount of effort and I'm just getting this amount of money. And what about this online businesses and all these people showing millions of dollars? How they are able to do it and why I'm not able to do it even after doing every single thing they are telling me on each YouTube video. I was almost about to give up until my mom came from my back and she listened all those conversations that I and my younger sibling was having. She asked me like, what you guys are talking about and why you are saying giving up. I said, mom, this is the scenario, this is what has happened, and I wanted to make you feel proud, I wanted to give you a better life. She said me two things. First, she said to me like, calm down, bacha, you already have made me proud, look at yourself, you have been working 8 9 hours a day onto this job, and you have been doing everything you could do on your hands at the age of 17 18. And second thing she said to me after that was, if you literally give up on this kind of small things, you'll make an habit of giving up, and that's not what I want you to do. Tell me whatever the thing going on, let me help you. So she started asking me question and I started having more deeper conversation, what it was, how it was going, what did I learn, what I did. And we reached to a conclusion where I realized that all I needed was a mentor. And then my exams comes, I give the exam, I wrap up my university, and then I start a new side hustle. But this time I start with a mentor, I pay him the money, I get the result, my life changes. After that I get to financial freedom, a very happily unemployed life. You can say even right now I'm happily unemployed. And is it frustrating? It does. Because sometimes life goes like this, boom, sometimes it goes so down, sometimes it's just like step up, going up and down. I'm working on it, we'll get there eventually. But the whole point was that it was hard. It was truly hard, being honest. There were so many days where I felt like giving up. I didn't know, bro, how I just kept myself going till 11 months before even giving up. And when I was almost about to give up, my mom was there to help me. But I don't really think you have someone who might help you. And being honest, going through that hard really served me a lot in my life. It changed my life. It made me a better person. It made me a person who can just literally go anywhere and make any amount of money he want. It made me so damn confident that I can snap fingers and change my life, change other people's life. I can literally communicate to people on a level that they literally have to transform them own self. I literally talk to their identity levels. I really learn a lot about sales. I learned a lot about marketing. I learned a lot about building businesses, building teams, leadership. So that hard was like so damn amazing, being honest, that it literally made me a person who can just wing it and get anything he wants in a life. So this hard was like so good being honest. But if you talk about this hard of being broke, bro, there is no point, living paycheck to paycheck. There is no point. You're literally waiting for the Sundays. There is no point, bro. Like you working 12 hours a day to make someone else's. There is no point, bro. Or even the business owners who are like just broke at the moment as they're building something, but they are just repeating a same never ending cycle of making mistakes and never learning from it. Whatever the scenario, bro, there is no, sense in living like that. That's what I want to really say. So focus on this thing where you are literally going through it and making through it, because at the end of the day that's what really matters. Focus on becoming a better person, bro. Like being honest, money is just a byproduct when you play the game at the highest level, when you play the game from a leadership, when you play game, to not just for the money, but you literally try to help the next person. Main point is that being broke is also hard, bro, and becoming rich is also hard. But if you try to become rich, bro, being honest, it's gonna make you a person that will literally leave a legacy be after you, bro. Your kids, your grandkids gonna just literally say, bro, I just wanna be like my grandfather, bro. He was so fucking great, bro. He just changed your life. He just, had an amazing way of living. Bro, just imagine how would it make you feel like on your deathbed when you have your grandkids and all they are doing right now is not really, talking BS about you, but they're literally praising your Lord because you been and coolest dad, you've been a coolest grandfather, bro. Like you literally gave them a lot of wisdom, a lot of resources, a lot of love, support, and accountability that it was needed when they truly wanted as a kid, as a grandkid, bro. Just imagine how would it make you feel like. Are you just wanna be dying like a loser on a deathbed who just says, bro, all I had to suffer is excuses that why I didn't do what I wanted to do? Or you wanna be like die like a legend, bro, who just freaking winged it in a life and who dying like literally a fucking warrior, bro. The choice is your, bro. Either way, at the end of the day, as I'm saying, it's hard to being broke. It's hard to live paycheck to paycheck. It's hard to always wait for the Sundays. It's hard to just tell your boss, hey bro, can you move schedule a bit? I want to spend a bit time with my mom. It's very hard, bro, compared to working on yourself, working on your mindset, working on your business, working on something just bigger than yourself, just bigger than money, and being able to become rich. That hard is just so much beautiful, bro. You're just gonna fall in a love with this process that you just wanna continue playing it over and over and over, over and over, and you will never get bored of playing that, bro. Being honest. So choose wisely. That's what I wanna say at the end of the day.